Previously.
Whoa! The cat's out the bag. No.
Whoa! On Progression Series Season 2.
I never noticed the staff has a
You never know
face.
the staff is the best part.
What? I never noticed that. 600 with the Spectre?
I got Mirror Force though.
Oh, man, no. Come on, you can't just let him kill you for game.
No, I can't. I'm still gonna
Alright.
try to fight. In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content.
Pretty exciting win from last week. Happy with that one. Happy to be looking at the wheel today. Last few games we've played have been super intense, and I'm looking for another great match this week against Mr. Alexander Cimoooooooo. Anything can happen with the wheel this week. There's still obviously some great slices that I'm looking forward to. If I could land a promo just one time, that would be so good. So let's see what I get today. I'm going to give it one click. One unassuming click. Just the one. See where it takes us. What's it do? That's all right. You know, I can take that one. Add another band ticket to the mix. That means I can get rid of something else in Alex's collection that's giving me an issue. Last that we said goodbye to was El Shaddai Construct. I'm glad we said goodbye to that card. Maybe there's something else out there that is giving me just as hard of a time. Battle Fader? Possibly.
I can't believe Gage brought that deck last episode. I mean, talk about a snooze fest, and you know it's bad if I'm complaining about it. But in any case, we're moving on. Crossed Souls is today's set, another core set, and this one's a bit of a mixed bag. Some neat little cards here, including the Zephyr cards, which I think may be their first debut, but if not, it's some of their better cards like Zephyraxiton and definitely Zephyr New, that's for sure. Also, some decent rares down here, such as Barbar. For anyone who played Burning Abyss back in the day, you know how annoying that was, just because at any point you could just start burning your opponent, and there was really not a whole lot they could do about it. Not to mention, Moon Mirror Shield is a deceptively powerful card, and something we could possibly take advantage of. The super rares aren't bad, like Chow Fang, Void Banishment. Unexpected Die actually was unexpectedly quite a good card later throughout Yu-Gi-Oh's history. Melody of Awakening Dragon. I'm very scared of Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon just because Gage already has Dark Matter, so hopefully he doesn't pull this. Then moving on down to the Ultra, some decent Zephyr cards. We have Deviati, which is like one of the best Infernoid monsters. Ptolemaeus is very strong for numerous reasons. Lose one turn was an annoying Floodgate. Like, they're not bad. The secrets are also pretty decent. Ghost Ogre's in here. This is like, aside from Valor, one of Yu-Gi-Oh's first hand traps and sort of like started the trend of more hand traps becoming more prevalent throughout the game. We also have Annoyatilis, which is very annoying if Shaddai actually was able to summon it. We have Clearwing Synchro Dragon. Galaxy Cyclone, or Oracle of Zephyr is an amazing field spell. Jar of Avarice is like, okay, and then Purple Dante was also quite strong too. Surprisingly enough, though, the commons are actually quite strong in this set. I mean, there's Lizard Draw, there's Edgem Chain, there's like just support for a bunch of other archetypes. Fiend Griefing, we've got like the Trap Monsters. More importantly for me, we have stuff like UA Dreadnought Dunker and Rival Rebounder and Signing Deal and Penalty Box. You know we're really going to be fiending for these, hopefully. And even Despot 004, which is my worst nightmare from Prague Season 1. Overall, like I said, it's like not the best set, but there are some decent cards in here. And speaking of decent cards, maybe we'll pull some in Astral Pack 6. So let's open up the first pack, see if we get anything good. Summoner's Art's not bad, but I'm not really sure if there's a ton that we can do with it. Second pack, anything good here? I think that's our like 9,000th copy of Trap Trick Trap Hole Nightmare, which is really sad because it'd be cool if we actually pulled a better ultimate rare. The last pack, nothing too great. In any case, let's go ahead and crack open 24 packs of
Crossed Souls. I like this pack. Pretty sure this was the first official release of Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, one of my favorite Ghost girls. I actually really like the artwork of it. Huge fan. We got 24 packs of Crossed Souls, though. Let's see what we can pull from it. Please be some bangers. Pack number 1. Phantom Griffin. Why is this in this pack? 2000 attack vanilla. This is a worse Gene Warped Warwolf. Oh, wow. We got the Ghost Rare in pack number 2. We got the Clearwing Synchro Dragon. As far as it goes, that's actually a pretty good pull, I'm not going to lie. The Lizard draw is also nice for a lot of Pendulum, Soup type decks, Performa Pals. This is a pretty good pull to have. Oh wow, another super rare. Chow Feng, Phantom of the Yang Zing. This card's actually really strong. Funny enough, its first effect where your opponent can't activate effects of the monster with the same attributes used for Yang Zings, that's not really even the important one. It's the second one where if it's synchro summoned and destroyed by battle or card effect, it adds any tuner from deck to hand. Oddly enough, that did come up. That was pretty important for some weird things. I mean, it's a good synchro. As far as cards go in Cross Souls, I'd say that's a pretty good one. This guy here, Swordsmaster of the Necros, is actually pretty cool because he's just another Necros ritual spell, essentially. His monster effect allows you to tribute him from hand or face-up field, and then you can tribute monsters from your hand or field and ritual summon a Necros ritual monster. So you know how we were struggling with ritual spells? This is essentially another one of those if we want to play them.
24 packs of Cross Souls coming right up. I honestly think I want the commons more than anything else because I think those actually have the strongest staying power out of anything. But let's flip with the first pack, see if we get anything good. And honestly, not too bad to start. Powerful Rebirth is like an okay call to Haunted. Signing Deal's fantastic. Stingray and Anguish Pattern. I'm not sure if Trap Monsters are on the table, but that'd be a sick deck to bring. There is a secret rare in Oracle of Zephyra. I gotta be honest, there are several other secret rares that have been a lot better. This card's okay, but if we don't really have a Zephyr package, there's not a whole lot we can do with it. I think we're getting pretty close on playsets on a lot of the UA stuff, though, so that's good. I think this actually rounds out our playsets of Anguish Pattern and Stingray and Deskbot 004. I should check if those strategies are even on the table.
Wow, Necros of Sophia. Speaking of Necros, unfortunately, Necros of Sophia is really wacky because its summoning condition is like super bad. It must be ritual summoned by using 3 monsters you control with different types and cannot be special summoned by other ways. I mean, but you look at the effects and they're pretty strong, right? Discard a card and a Necroz, your opponent can't special summon from the extra deck during this phase. And then also when it's ritual summoned, it banishes all other cards on the field and graveyard. I mean, that's pretty good, right? Can't normal summon set the turn you activate this effect, so you can't even use Manjus to get your way to it. It's so restrictive. This card feels so powerful, but at the end of the day, it is quite hard to use. Harpy Harpist as another super rare. Wow. We're a bit away from the Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy support of Harpies, but they really didn't do too much after that, and they're not going to do too much with Harpist, even though this card's pretty good. Oh wow, Moonmere Shield. Crazy. This is one of the, this is a sealed staple if anybody knows about it, bro. This card's almost impossible to out in super limited formats. Another Lizard Rod too. Handsome guy. Oh, Infernoid. Pyrmias. Pyrmace. Whatever. It's bad. I'm not going to play Infernoid.
There's another holo. Fright for Sheep is okay. Again, I think there are some better super rares we could have gotten. But since Gage banned our Shadal construct, it's not like we can play Shadal Fluffle anyway. Well, I shouldn't open my big mouth because there's Fright for Leo. I guess we got both of the Fright for fusions, unfortunately. Zephyrnew's an okay rare, though, and there's the UA penalty box. I actually think that may be our first copy of that. There's another super in Utopia Prime. Utopia Prime's, like, not the worst card. Honestly, it's probably the most playable super rare we've pulled thus far, but I think I'm more excited about the Signing Deal, the Dreadnought Dunker, and the Deskbot. And there is a ghost rare, wrong art version of Clearwing Synchro Dragon. Generic Synchro, and honestly, this card isn't too bad. It's just, like, kind of niche for when it's actually good, but I guess we'll take it. A generic Synchro is a generic Synchro.
Wow, wait, why are you giving me 2 Necrons of Sophia? What am I going to do with that? Zephyronew's actually solid. This is our second one I think we pulled. This is a really, really good Pendulum monster to be able to play because if it's Pendulum Summon, you can add a Yang Zing or Zephyr Spell or Trap, which Zephyr Divine Strike is like an Omni Negate. Pretty strong. I can't believe we pulled multiples of this. I'm not going to even use her, I don't think. Coming up on the last few here. Anything big in the close? I think that's like my 3rd copy of Fiend Griefing right there. Happy to see that one. 2 Edgem Tomahawks. This card's kind of sick. Maybe we bring out the Fluffles, bro. Who knows? Oh, an ultra rare. Zavraxi. I think Zephyronew's oddly better than Zavraxi here. I don't ever remember this card really seeing any play. All right, last pack. Cross Souls. Banger! Ptolemaeus! That is a banger! That's a great card! All right, altogether, that's a pretty solid opening then, I think. I didn't actually expect to get anything good in the close. This is a good card to get in the very last pack. You know what? I'm happy. I'm quite satisfied, even. Let's just add it to the collection. Let's see what we can do.
If this doesn't already wrap it up, I think we've had full playsets now of Signing Deal and Dunker, and I think we've been set on Rival Rebounder since like the first third of the opening, so I'm happy to see we've playsets of those. That means UA is still potentially on the table, but obviously we need to wait for probably some of their better support to be out for us to actually play it. Let's go through the last pack, see if there's anything good. Another Fright for Leo, fantastic. Another card I'm probably not going to end up playing. Second to last pack, another penalty box is okay, but I think we still need like Foolish Burial Goods or something for that to be really good. Last pack, anything anything crazy. Another super rare in Drag Cake, but I don't think we have BA whatsoever playable, so it is what it is. Honestly, I'm probably just going to save it. We got what we wanted in terms of like the UA stuff. We have the Deskbot stuff. We had like an okay pull. I don't think there was anything worth respinning for in this, so we'll just add it to the collection, and let's get to building.
The last time we queued up this deck, we did really, really well with it. It was a lot of fun to play too, so I'm excited to double back on our Necros strategy. I believe we've buffed it up to a point where it's looking in tip-top shape. One of the big noticeable differences is we don't have 3 preparation of rights in this deck. I would love to have 3 prep, but it has unfortunately gone to 1. This was our main way of keeping our strategy in line to be able to get back ritual spells from the graveyard, so unfortunately we're going to have to be even more selective with our use of our Necros mirrors. Fortunately, we were able to add Kaleidoscope to the collection with the wheel, and we were also able to add Zephyr Saber today, which Zephyr Saber is a really, really bad spell. If I have Shure, I guess it doesn't matter though. It's a good thing that Rhoda is also still at 3, able to luckily get us to this bad boy here. You can see we cut the Sonic Bird for the Zephyr Saber, but that doesn't matter because we have the better searchers anyways in the form of Manju and Senju. And then we have a new inclusion today, and that is Instant Fusion. And Instant Fusion's pretty cute. We're taking some notes from Alex. He was able to use a card like Thousand Eyes Restrict. Super interesting way to be able to out some monsters right now. I also have the option to be able to make Panzer Dragon and just let the card die and then destroy something during the end phase. Alternatively, it is another level 4 that we can pair with Manju or Senju to be able to make Lavalval Chain, dump the Jin, release our rituals, and hopefully stick a Jin lock. The rest of our deck is really just supporting that, right? Getting to those gameplay strategies, lots of draw power, lots of searching to be able to find our ritual summons. The side deck is pretty well equipped to deal with a lot of stuff. Lots of back row removal, generic ways to deal with back row decks. The wiretaps, MSTs, Lance has been traditionally pretty useful throughout this time, and then Dark Hole is also really good to wipe boards. Altogether, I think it looks good. I'm not gonna lie, I think it looks fun. I had a blast playing this Necros strategy last time. Hopefully, it's just as fun playing it this time. No mistakes? Alex, I'm looking for another win today, bro. I hope you brought your A game. Expect the 3 gores. Look out.
So last week, Gage brought a deck that I could not conceivably comprehend him bringing to a duel. And so today, for this episode, I'm going to do the exact same thing. And with some of the new cards that we pulled as well. Welcome to Trap Monsters. Now, is this deck particularly good? We're about to find out. If anything, it actually is pretty comprehensive, and we have most of the cards to play this deck, but we will see how it plays out. So for those who are unfamiliar, Statue of Anguish pattern is sort of the card that brought this deck together. Basically, when a trap monster is summoned, you're actually able to just target a card on the field and destroy it, which turns all these other cards, which are, let's be honest, basically terrible, into immediate +1s, which is actually crazy considering the fact that you can use multiple pops per Statue of Anguish pattern, so it's not a once per turn in the fact that you could summon multiple guys for multiple pops, but if you have multiple statues, you can actually turn one card into 2 pops. So the fact that it doesn't have once per turn written anywhere on it means that you can abuse that quite heavily. So we're going to see how this plays out. We're going to start with our triple card D because we need some way to draw into the actual cards of this deck that we need, like Statue of Anguish pattern. Triple Veiler, of course, for defense. Triple Calculator is here because we have some gigantic star lines like Statue of Anguish pattern being a 7. We have Metal Reflex line being a 10, which can put the Calculator pretty often or not at over 3,000 attack, which is insane. And one Tsukuyomi, which is good at being able to reset our trap monsters back into the spell and trap zone so we can reuse them again. It's also just good for decent removal. We all know how good this card is. We have double Dark Hulks. I feel like we need some removal in this deck, and honestly, if we have Imperial Custom up, we're unaffected by this, which is very funny. Triple Pot of Duality and Pot of Greed, of course. And then for the traps, we have Abyss Stingray, which just can't be killed by battle if it's summoned, and it's a 1900. For all intents and purposes, that's all that matters. Fiendish Chain's nice because since it is a continuous trap, it's protected by Imperial Custom. Imperial Custom reads, face-up continuous trap cards cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects except Imperial Custom. You can only control one of this card. So, ideally, if we can set up this plus some of our trap monsters, more likely than not, we want to have Statue of Anguish pattern somewhere in there as well, then we're pretty well set up for the rest of the game. One Metal Reflex line, because it doesn't really do anything, but it's just a big star line, but being 3k defense can wall off aggression. We have Judgment to make sure our stuff resolves. We have Summon Limit, which is a way for us to slow the game down to our pace, because we can summon on Gage's turn as well as our own. 2 Tiki Curse and Tiki Soul, which allow us to recycle some of our cards as well as being able to destroy them with all of our trap monsters, making them slightly better than average. And then Zoma the Spirit, we all know this guy from Masochist, being not only an 1800, but if it's killed in battle, just burns for the monster's attack that destroyed it. We just have a bunch of random crap in the extra deck. Like, we can summon some of these because a lot of our trap monsters are level 4, and because Veiler's a tuner, we have some interesting star lines for some of these cards, but it's probably not going to come up more often than not. Then we have for the side, we have Triple Fire and Ice Hand just for removal. We have Triple MST for back row decks. We have Necro Valley in case he wants to play Ruler or any graveyard-based base deck. We have Mask of Restrict because he decided to play that stupid Tribute Stun deck last episode, so I feel like I have to play this in some capacity. And Triple Mirror Force in case he's playing more aggressive and we just need more removal, because if we don't have an Anguish Pattern, we're a bit light on the removal option. So, like I said, I don't know how this is going to go, but damn is this going to be entertaining. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Gage, I feel like your and I's souls are crossed, considering we have been tied at the hip every Monday for the past almost 4 years now. How you feeling about crossed souls, buddy?
Maybe you're just my soulmate, bud. Did you ever think about that?
Maybe. I'm touched.
We are
truly.
crossed souls, bro. No, I like this set, bro. It brought back a lot of memories. I remember this being like the debut of Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, and it just brought back like all this rush of memories of how much people wanted it, bro. That card was so sought after when it was on release. I remember everyone was like, is it actually good, or is it the best card ever released? This was a fun set to open. This was also the release of Cosmo and stuff, too, wasn't it?
No.
I think we're right around the corner.
We're right around the corner. I think it's the next core set, Clash of Rebellion. So we're very close.
Mm-hmm.
We're very close. It's everything leading up to that, though. Some other interesting stuff. Some Prague favorites in this set, as a matter of fact. I know, because I had to go over it. We have some Deskbot support. The UAs get support, so I can dunk on you a bit potentially later on, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Anyway, buddy, I'm ready to get to it. I know you are as well.
Yeah, I'm ready to duel, bro. Pick up your rock, paper, scissors. Let's see what you got.
All right, I rolled the die. Let's see how it goes. And it looks like I am successful. Feeling pretty good about that. I think we're going to take first. No gimmicks here this time. Although, you know, it's jury's still out depending on what deck that we're playing, if going first or second's good. And looking at this hand, I think it's exactly what I want to see. We'll go draw, standby, main. We're going to set one. We're going to set two. We're going to set three. We're going to set four. And you know we're normal summoning the card game, buddy.
Oh my god, bro, please flip Solidarity. Let me let me see that it did pan out. Let me see you got the wrong deck again. All right, bro, we'll go standby main. I'm a little scared. 4 back row. I can only assume with the smile on your face that it is probably Chainburn, bro. And you will be delighted to know that I am not well equipped for that today. What do I do? This is a tough one, Alex. Damn.
Tough one. It's turn 1. Game 1.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I mean, as soon as I show you the deck I'm working with, you'll realize the infinite possibilities that I'm working with. I guess they all start off this way, so I should probably just rip off the Band-Aid. I'll normal summon Manju of the 10,000.
Oh my god. You're back on this. Okay.
I couldn't stay away. I couldn't stay away.
I bet you couldn't. Yeah, that's probably fine. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. I will go add from deck to hand. I will pick up my Nekroz of Brionic.
Okay.
I'm going to use the effect of Nekroz of Brionic.
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to pick up Nekroz of Trishula from deck to hand.
Shocker.
Shocker, right? It's a good one.
Don't we have some hits to this deck and you're still on this?
Hey, yeah, you realize the deck that I pulled was already severely hit, bro.
I'm pretty sure, like, isn't prep at 1 now or something?
It is. It is.
Okay. All right. I thought prep going to 1 would make you never want to play this deck again, but clearly I was off the mark there.
All right, man. I'll start with using Colossalus 2.
Sure.
From the hand, pick up a Nekroz spell trap. I'll grab me a Nekroz mirror.
Okay. And I have Trish and Mirror. Sure.
Yes, Trish mirror. All right, Alex. I'm ready to start doing some rituals here. Let's hope your chain links don't go too high. I'm going to use the effect of Zephyr Saber, Swordmaster of the Nekroz. New guy that came out today. Yeah, he's kind of cool, actually. You know my little trouble of having not enough mirrors? Well, this guy's technically a mirror, so I can tribute him and another Nekroz here, or like the levels up to it. So I'll tribute Shure from the hand, and I'll use this to ritual summon Nekroz of Decisive Armor.
Sure.
Okay, and then I will trigger my Shure effect.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, adding.
That's kind of neat. I feel like maybe they played one of these back in original Necroz days, but I feel like this wasn't that
I feel like
common?
it didn't come up. Yeah, I feel like it didn't come up to enough. Like
I feel like the deck was just good enough.
Yeah, right. You have to think you have technically infinite mirrors. Like if your board's empty, you just search another one. Let's go. I don't have a lot of warrior options. It's crazy. Okay, well I guess off of my Shuret. Oh, it has to be a ritual. Okay, I got it. All right, I'm going to add a Nekroz of Colossalus from deck to hand.
Sure. I was gonna say you only have like 3 total.
Yeah. Okay, this is all good here.
Yep, you're fine.
All right, I'll use Decisive Armor. Let's pop this back row. Let's get rid of this one. Got a good feeling about it.
Yeah, I guess this will reveal what I'm up to. Sure. It banishes, right? Destroy it if you do banish it. Yeah.
Yes.
You hit my Zoma the Spirit.
What are you... It's always something with you, bro. I can never, like, actually figure out what you're playing. Now you're on Zoma the Spirit?
I gotta keep you on your toes, Gage. I gotta keep you on your toes.
What year is this? I cannot believe this. All right. I'm going to activate Necros of Kaleidoscope here, okay?
You didn't have this before, did you?
I did.
Oh, you picked this up with a wild card. That's right.
I did, yep. I got to send
right.
a big boy, Alex. A big boy. And I know one large man to send here. This is a level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I do got a 12. I'm going to send the Barboid, the ultimate battle machine.
I remember them playing this. Yeah.
Big level 12 guy, you know? I couldn't afford the Quasar Dragon, not in the budget. But we'll summon both
I was a
Colossus and
Dragon
Trishula.
Master Knight guy myself, personally.
All right, we're going to go Trishula effect.
I will Fiendish Chain Trish.
Sure, that's fine, I guess. That's actually not fine. I really don't like that, but we'll live with it.
I don't think you have a choice.
Yeah.
Your last card in hand is Mirror, because I know you added it off Klaus.
Yes, you do. I guess I don't got too much else to do then, right? I'm going the battle phase. Let's get there.
Where's March of the Rituals, huh?
Yeah. We'll go 1200 to start with Colossus. Little guy. Gonna get through?
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool. 14, Manju.
14's fine.
33. This one's not making it through.
I'll take it.
Oh!
He's a big chonker. I was not happy about it, but he's
Fascinating.
big.
I did not expect to make it like this. Okay. Funny thing is, bro, is Colossus still has a quick effect.
It does.
Good card. Go ahead. Let me see what you got.
All right. Better have a quick effect to negate spells and traps.
I don't. That sucks. Yeah, all right.
All right, cool. I am going to set 2 more cards to my field. And I know your hand is a mirror, interestingly enough.
Mind Crush. Call Mirror. You won't do it. You can't call mine. You can't Mind Crush. You don't have a hand.
Well, what's funny is I know you have Mirror. You could bring Trish back, but you can't Trish me because I don't have a hand. So that kind of works out in my favor here.
Cycle's the one that brings back from grave.
Oh, Cycle brings back from grave.
Yes,
okay.
Mirror's the one that banishes materials from grave.
Mirror banishes to summon. Okay, thank you. Sorry. It's been a while. My
that's all right.
Necros ritual spell knowledge is a bit off. I mean, unfortunately, you can still search it. So it doesn't. What can you draw? That would just be a disaster for me. A lot of things, unfortunately. I think I just have to pass. I think I have to be patient.
All right, I'll draw. Stand by me. I'm going to use the Kaleidoscope.
Yep.
I'll banish itself, and I will banish a Colossus from the graveyard.
Sure.
I'll add 1 from deck to hand here.
Go
I'll add
for
the
it.
Cycle.
That's the card I was afraid of.
You did accurately point out that I can't do much with Trishula because the big man needs you to have a card in hand.
I mean, Trish is still big, to be fair.
He's still big, yeah. I'm, like, weirdly concerned because you're playing, like, real back row. Why are you doing that? Like,
Why am I playing real I mean, I know as much as you want me to play Rock Stun again.
I don't know why you're doing that, bro. I think this is the play here. I'm going to use Necros of Unicorn's hand effect.
Sure.
I'm going to add back a Necros from graveyard.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick back up my Decisive Armor.
Sure.
I'm going to use Mirror. I'm going to banish this Shure.
So I know your hand is Cycle Decisive.
Cycle
Armor.
Decisive.
That is fine. And then on res, I have something here. Well, you have your chain link for Shure. If you have a target, I think.
It wasn't tributed. It was banished.
Oh, it's banished. Oh, okay. In that case, then, I guess it's finally time to reveal the cat out of the bag. I'm going to activate Statue of Anguish Pattern.
Give me a second. I must read. Level 7 rock with big stats. Can't be targeted while you control another trap monster. Oh, and it's a Dryden.
Yeah. So
I'm reading all this other stuff just to get angry at the last line of text. Yeah, okay,
the important part of this is if I summon another trap monster, I get to target a card on the field and destroy it.
Yeah,
so, you know what? So we're going to get this guy out here, and then we're going to go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and get our Tiki Curse out onto the field, which will trigger our Anguish Pattern, and we'll pop your Decisive Armor.
That is so dumb, bro. You should stop this right now. Not the Tiki Curse. Okay, all right.
And I can actually put the stats for these guys, too. This is sick.
Bro, I'm kind of upset. I'm kind of screwed. That's the end of my Yu-Gi-Oh turn. I guess I'll use this mirror. I'll banish the mirror and this pendulum guy. You know what? I don't even think he's supposed to be in the graveyard, that guy. I think he belongs here. That's where he goes.
He was tributed, yeah, so he actually does go there. That's relevant.
You know,
That's relevant.
Yeah. So I'll banish that in the Colossus, and I'll pick up another
Sure.
spell trap here. I'll pick up another mirror from the deck.
Yep.
I'm going to end my turn. Go ahead.
All right, you got plenty of spells. I got to, like, close the game out here. We'll go 18.
Yep. Huge damage. Okay.
I will set another card. Over to you. Only Anguish Pattern actually had attack points. That'd be nice.
Yikes, bro. Go ahead.
Draw. 18.
All right, big 18. I will summon the Emissary of Darkness.
Drew the Emissary for turn.
Unfortunately, I don't expect this to stay around too long. This is where you flip up another one of these guys, and I just I lose them on the spot.
Go ahead.
Stand my main. What does it say? If another trap card that is a monster battles an opponent's monster. That doesn't include itself, right?
It says another, so no, it does not include
yeah.
itself.
Okay, so I can... All right, I'm going to attempt to go battle phase.
Sure.
I'll attack your Tiki Curse with my 1800 token.
I am going to activate Imperial Custom.
Jesus Christ, another card I got to read. What does this do? Face up? Bro, come on, man. No. Yeah, I mean...
so with Imperial Custom up, you cannot destroy continuous... Well, actually, all continuous traps. So if you had continuous traps, yours would be counted in that.
Yeah. Okay, so my dude donks off of it. I'll go attack into your Tiki Curse for damage at least.
I will activate Abyss Stingray.
Nah, of course you will, bro. Yeah.
And that will trigger my Anguish Pattern, and I'll pop the course.
Yeah, oh man, dude, I'm getting annihilated. What the heck? All right, man. Main phase 2. I'm going to activate the Necros Cycle.
Okay.
I'm going to tribute this Shure from hand, and I'm going to reborn this Decisive Armor from the graveyard.
I know last card hand's Mirror, right?
Yes. Yes.
I will activate Metal Reflex Slime.
Of course you
Trigger
will.
Anguish Pattern.
Of course you will. Let me get my Shure search. Not that it matters. I don't think I have any targets. I don't. I'm out of targets. See ya. I'm just, you know what? I'm tired of it. I'm going to give you this one, bro. I can't beat all of that. God damn. Look, I'll admit, you always have your moments, Mr. Cimo, with the craziest decks that you bring up, but I feel adapted to it going into game 2. I feel like my side deck might be able to just completely make this a non-option for you. How are you feeling?
That's true. Possible. I'm feeling great. The fact that we won a single game with this, this Necros deck is looking like Dragon Ruler 2.0 over here for you. But we'll see how it goes. What are you picking, buddy?
I'm gonna go first, man. Weird. Have a hard time letting you set a couple back row first. I just don't think that's safe. So
I don't know. You could try to set up going second. That might look pretty good for you too.
I think this is pretty.
Let's see what you got.
Here. We'll see what we can do with this. All right, Alex. I'll start my turn with Rhoda, and off of my Rhoda, I will pick up the Strategist of the Necros.
Seen him a lot.
Good start. Good start. I'm gonna go for Necros Cycle.
Sure.
I will pitch my Shure from hand, and I will summon this Necros of Valkyris.
Yeah, it's big.
Yep. I'll use Shure's ability.
That's fine.
I guess I'll pick up Necros of Brionic here.
Seems good.
Yeah, it's a good warrior. I'm gonna use Necros of Valkyris' effect. I'm gonna tribute
Sack him off,
himself,
draw a card.
Yeah, and this Decisive Armor. I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna activate another Rhoda.
Sure.
I'm gonna add Necros of Colossus from deck to hand here.
Okay.
Okay.
So hand is Klaus Brio.
Yep, Klaus Brio. I am going to utilize the Necros Cycle in my graveyard. I'm gonna banish itself and this Valkyris. I'm gonna add from deck to hand another Mirror. I'm gonna pick up Necros Mirror from deck to hand here.
Mirror, Klaus Brio.
Yep.
I imagine they're not staying in the hand for
No, they won't. I'm gonna activate another Necros of Brionic here. With this Necros of Brionic, I'm gonna pick up this Necros of Colossus.
Your only copy of Brionic, just to clarify.
Yes, yes. I'll pitch this Colossus to add a Mirror from deck to hand, so I'm going to add the Kaleidoscope. I am going to activate the Necros Mirror. I'm going to banish Shure from the graveyard, and I'm going to summon Unicorn.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Instant Fusion. I'm going to pay 1,000.
Okay.
I'm going to summon Carbonala Warrior. I'm going to overlay these into Lavalval Chain.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to use the effect of Chain I'm gonna send the Jin, Releaser of Rituals, and then
hold on, sir.
What do you got? No, you don't have a crow.
Hold
you
up.
don't have one.
Hold up. No.
Veiler?
Go back to this. Go back to this chain. Yeah, let me think about this.
God, no shot. You held a Veiler for the Volvo chain. I was so excited. I was like, I'm ready to Jinlock you.
We're fucking Veilering this. No, we're not letting this happen.
I was so excited. I was like, I can't believe it. I get to pull off the... Do you know how long it's been since I pulled off a successful Jinlock, Alex? Yeah, it's been forever, bro. It feels kind of bad now. Now I just got this stupid 1800 sea serpent looking at me in the face.
And I know your whole hand because it's Klaus.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
ahead.
Bro. You know?
Oh, don't worry. I will. And I'll take 2 more.
Go ahead.
Oh my god, this is fucking over. All right. So unfortunately, I have to waste a dark hole on this because I don't want you
So it didn't really
that.
matter if I even pulled it off, bro.
It didn't, but I just didn't even want you to get to that position. So I don't know. Maybe I should have just let you waste all your resources. Maybe that was better.
I got too tunnel visioned. Now I got to deal 5 back row. Yeah, should be no problem, right?
Yeah, it's literally what you have to deal with. Yeah,
problem.
good luck.
Draw, standby main. Anything here?
No, you're fine.
Well, I'll give you 1,000 life points, buddy.
You're such a pal. I appreciate it.
You know what? I do what I can, man. I do what I can. I'm fucked here, bro. I went through everything trying to pull off the pipe dream. Damn, it would be nice to see some of my side deck cards, wouldn't it have? Maybe just a couple.
Maybe.
Any of those guys there. I'll use the mirror in the graveyard.
Search, sure.
Yep. I'll pick up a... It can be another mirror, right? Yes. I'll pick up another copy of Necros mirror.
So mirror, Kaleido, Shure it, 1 unknown. That's fine.
Yep. Your move.
Sure, I'll draw. We are going to activate Stingray.
Yep.
Tiki Soul.
Yep.
Battle for 29.
Unfortunately, yep.
Make sure the stats are adjusted here. Yeah, so 1019. Second main. Go ahead.
All right. Stand by main here. What do we got? What do we got, man? Any way I can come back from this?
I don't think so.
So the curse was like the battle guy. What's this one do here?
Soul is if stuff gets destroyed, I get to reset them.
Bro. Was this a real strategy back in the day?
I don't know if I'd call it a real strategy.
Yeah,
but.
what was stopping this deck back in the day? I feel like I'm getting slaughtered by it.
It needed Statue of Anguish pattern, which funny enough came out in this set.
I'll start with Preparation of Rites.
The 1 copy, yeah.
Yeah. See what I can pick up. I don't think there's much. I will put this I have no targets. What happened to all my cards? I have no 7 or lowers remaining, dude. Holy shit. Dude, stop laughing. It's not funny, Alex. All right, man. I guess I will... Now this thing can't be destroyed by battle either. What the hell?
It's just randomly annoying, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is, bro. I'll go Mirror.
Absolutely not.
You feel good about this game, Alex? You feel good? You having a good time?
I'm having a great time. You know what? This is your fault because you played that fucking dumbass Monarch deck last week. Okay. I boarded these in.
I probably deserved it. Yeah, that's true. I probably deserved it. Bro, I don't know, man. I guess I'll humor you. I'll normal summon the Zephyr Saber, and I'll attack your fucking Tiki Soul, bro.
I don't really want to lose my Tiki Soul, if I'm being honest with you.
No, you don't? Doesn't he just go back to the back row? Or is it another one? It's another
one.
No,
it's another trap monster.
All right, what do you got to beat this, bro? Please flip up the curse.
I gotta think. I wish I had the curse. That would be sick. That is just randomly annoying. I need you on a clock here. I'll chain him.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. All right, your move.
Sure. We'll clean him up.
Yep.
So 4 and 1,000.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Draw.
This goes away.
I'll use. Oh, I can't. Dude, I literally have nothing to do right now. I have no plays. You win.
How do you think I felt last week?
I can't do anything with my hand, bro. Jeez, this was embarrassing, bro. I don't know. What are these? What are these? Let me see.
I had this for the gores, and then to make your life even more miserable, I had main build a summon limit.
My
so
God, bro. What's this card in hand, though?
it was Dark Hole. So like even
Yeah,
I had to make sure I could pressure you,
Dark
so that's
Holes?
why I had to waste Fiendish Chain. Huh?
Damn. 2 Dark Holes.
Yeah. Dark Holes
Yeah,
at
you used
2.
both of them.
Yeah.
I was so excited to pull off that Jin lock. It probably, like, it wasn't the right play, like, in any sense, but I was like, oh my God, could you imagine he opens a whole hand of trap cards and just can't do anything with them? Like, that
Yeah.
would be so funny. No, it was definitely not the right play. I also got really unlucky. I was thinking, like, the Valkyrie draw was going to happen regardless. I was going to use
Sure.
that Valk to draw cards, and I was like, I have cards like Wiretap and MSTs. Good cards decide against you, oddly enough, but I
Right.
did not see any of them, so I feel like those would have been helpful.
Yeah, that would have been helpful. I was looking at like the last few decks you were playing, and like you weren't playing a ton of back row hate, which is all the more
Yeah.
reason why I thought this was going to be a safe pick against you. Because I thought that you thought that because once again the series is tied, not for much longer, that I was going to play something more aggressive, like Battery Men or something like that. So you wouldn't even care about playing more spell and trap removal like wiretaps and such, because you hadn't had them in your side deck for the last few episodes.
Yeah.
So then I saw Anguish Pattern, and I even mentioned it in the opening. I'm like, oh, this card's in here. Like, this actually is the card that brings this whole strategy together. And I'm like, this is pretty... Stingray also came out in this set, too. So it's neat because Custom can also protect the Floodgate. So, like, even if you have MST, you have to kill Custom before
Yeah, you gotta kill
kill
Custom
Massive
first. Yeah,
Restraint.
that was frustrating, yeah.
But also, like, just it protects literally everything, which is pretty sick as well. I'm very sad. I was waiting for this to be a moment for the highlight reel. Last game, especially when I had a full field of trap monsters, I was waiting to drop the calculator on you.
Oh my God. And these things are like level, like, they're huge
So
levels.
Stingray's a 5, Tiki Soul's a 4, but Anguish Pattern is actually a 7. So if you have just Anguish Pattern and Calculator's 2,700. And then if you have Metal Reflect Slime, it's 3,000 plus the level 2 on the
that
calculator.
thing's a 10.
So
Oh my
it's
God, that thing's huge.
yeah, it's a 10. So this thing can get to stratospheric heights, and I wouldn't care about you having like a decisive armor because I could just ram right over it if I had the calculator.
Yeah.
But that was the whole plan. So like when you saw Zoma's just another trap monster. Like he's fine. Like there's not many good trap monsters. Like Stingray and Anguish Pattern are sort of like, two of the better ones. But without them, the deck would not function in the slightest because Anguish Pattern is what the whole deck revolves around.
Yeah, bro. The Anguish Pattern, that came out, you said just this set too, right? Man, I didn't even know this was a real thing back then. You really opened my eyes to it.
Like I said, I don't think it was real. It was like maybe rogue at best, but I think the surprise factor really just caught a lot of people off guard with it.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure.
Was the thing. But, I mean, you have to think back then, too. What are people playing? Like, Necroz at full power, or are you going to play fucking Tiki Soul Turbo? Right?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't really think there was really much of a contest there. But, like I said, I think the fact that I had masked because you played the Monarch deck last episode was really the nail in the coffin for you. Unless you saw your MSTs. But,
I mean...
that was just not going to help.
I don't know. Seems like a tough matchup also, too. What generic spells or traps do you play? Like, what... Sorry, like, what generic, like, trap cards do you play? Like, obviously, your Mirror Force... Do you have like
sure?
What other
Fiendish Chain's cool because it's protected by custom.
It is. Yeah, it protects it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a continuous. So like that's neat. I actually boarded in the Mirror Forces, so they weren't originally in the deck. Aside from that, there isn't really like a ton. I main decked the summon limits because I figure if I go first, if you're playing any deck that is normal or like real, then summon limit's gonna just like clock you. And I can summon 2 guys a turn because I'm playing trap cards. That was really it. I forget what I boarded out of, but for the most part, and you just play that in dualities and like. That's really the whole deck. It's just a bunch of 3-ofs.
Hey, seems like it works, though. That's pretty good.
Yeah. How are your Cross Souls polls?
Nothing too good to write home about. I got the Ghost Rare, which I guess is cool, but it's not really a good card. Clear Wing, I don't think was ever that relevant. I don't think I got anything
situational.
Else. I didn't get anything good from Cross Souls, I don't think. Actually, you know what I did get? Funny. Completely unplayable card, but I got 2 Necros of Sophia, bro. Have you read Sophia?
I have not. I'll be honest with you.
Sophia is god-awful, bro. It's got, like, the weirdest summoning condition, and it's got, like, a broken effect, but you'll never put it on the board. So it really is, like, sad that I pulled 2 of her. I was like, maybe it's a sign. Like, I gotta play this deck again today, but not with her. Not with Sophia.
Yeah. I don't think I really pulled anything else too relevant. I got some hollows, but I think I was more excited about the commons than anything else in this set because I got my Dreadnought Dunkers, my signing deals. You better watch out, Gage. UA is coming in hard for Season 2 again.
Yeah, I gotta worry about the most athletic UV-tuber here. Coming
of course. Speaking of worried, what about your wheel? That's the thing I'm worried about most at this point.
Worried? You should be, because I have options. I ended up getting a band ticket, so anything from your collection, I can get rid of, bro. I don't know what that is. I'm going to be really honest with you. I actually had a moment where I was like, maybe I just get rid of Battle Fader. like, maybe
really?
I just do it, bro. I was thinking about it, but I don't know. We'll figure out where my head's at next week.
Okay, that's terrifying. God, it's interesting with our bans how like so strategic they can be that it really just cuts off like more. Like that's why I pulled up with this deck, because I felt like most of the decks you would expect me to play are too predictable. So I, just like you with the Monarch deck, I really had to throw you off your game for this one, and I guess it paid off somehow. I'm in the lead again, buddy. So I'll see you back here in 2 episodes when we're playing again for the lead.
Maybe someday I'll get it, bro. Maybe someday.
So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout the patrons for all of their continued support. So shoutouts to Shao1317, Tim00x3, MBT Play Medolce, Moto, Cameron L. Smith, Pony Stark, The Synchro Guy, Dan the Man Hoban, Little Fadeleaf, Draconic, Dylan Rare Hunter, JW11860, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Flannel Daddy, Twinkle Muncher, Matthew Brady, Power Rave, but without a stupidly long name that barely makes any sense and is annoying to read out loud, Cheeks McLapperty, Stolfin Amethyst, Uncle Brian of Stardust, Wonder Waffle, MBT Cancel by Community soon, Cancel by all committee soon, Cancel by all players soon, Nicholas Carpenter, Corvain, Enraged Peacock, Daniel Howell, and life keeps using solemn judgment on my hopes and dreams. Thank you all so much again for watching, and we will see you next time.